everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm your host Alexis Monet, and before we get started, make sure you all hit that like, share, and subscribe, and hit that bell so you can be notified every time I upload a new video. Okay everyone, so it has been reported that Sabrina Carpenter has been casted to play the main star Alice in the live action version of Alice in Wonderland. And in my opinion, this is perfect casting. I feel like Sabrina Carpenter is a rising iconic pop star. She is one of the main pop girlies right now, and she's put out a few albums within the past few years that the general public do enjoy, and she has major co-signs from other artists like Taylor Swift and Nicki Minaj. So I feel like Sabrina Carpenter will go far, and now that she is going back into acting, I feel like that will furthermore her career. So shout out to Sabrina. Now moving along to the next topic, Megan Thee Stallion. Now Megan recently did an interview where she did say that she will one day want to perform and headline the Super Bowl halftime show, which is one of the, if not the biggest stage an artist can perform on in America. Now I say this with very much respect. I feel like Megan is a good artist and she does have a fan base and she does cater to a niche audience within America. However, I do not feel like she has the discography or catalog in order to be on the main stage at a halftime show in that nature. Now maybe if she had better features from bigger artists and maybe a couple more songs with Beyonce that won Grammys outside of Savage, I can't see Megan performing on that stage. I could see someone bringing her out as a guest feature to their show and halftime performance, but her being the main headliner, I don't see that happening anytime soon. Now again, Megan is a great artist and a pretty good performer, but when it comes to that main stage and that type of audience who will be watching the show, not just on TV but in person, I don't think Megan will mesh well. Even with the help of Roc Nation and Jay-Z, I just don't think she would be a good fit for that halftime show. Now, maybe one day, but she's a wishful thinker for now. Now moving along to the final topic, Cardi B. Now about 2 months ago, Cardi B did release her album, Am I the Drama, and she has been releasing different versions and features along with remixes to the album as well. Her most recent remix and feature was from Young Jeezy, where he did also feature on the second remix to her single called ErrTime, which the first remix did include Lotto and Cardi B, but she did add on Jeezy, and low-key I feel like he could have been left off. I understand that the beat sounds like a Jeezy type beat that he would rap on for himself, but adding him onto this song with Lotto and Cardi B, he just didn't sound good, and in my personal opinion, it wasn't the best verse from Young Jeezy. And it does seem like I wasn't the only person who was not feeling the song, because the song only did 33k streams its first day on Spotify, and then it dropped down to 29k its second day on Spotify. So it doesn't seem like people are feeling the remix to ErrTime. And it's no shade, but I do feel like Cardi was stealing JT's sauce a little bit. I know her and JT do not like each other and they have been throwing disses in songs, but JT did feature Young Jeezy on the remix to OK, and that was also featured on her mixtape CD Cinderella. So I don't know, I feel like JT got the better verse from Jeezy and the better song. ErrTime is cool, but just because it sounds like a Jeezy beat doesn't mean you need to have Jeezy on it. And just because Young Jeezy is on the remix, you do not go and release a Snow edition adding a bunch of other songs onto the Am I the Drama album that has already been out for 2 months and went double platinum from adding Diamond Record songs onto the album that are years old. Cardi B released another version to her album, the Snow version and the Ultimate version, which is also boosting her streams for the original album overall and the numbers that will come out for it. And many people say and speculate that Cardi B did this because the songs, the original songs, not the old ones, aren't performing well, so she had to add a bunch of old songs that had a good amount of accolades and numbers in order to have the perception look like she's selling a lot. Now Cardi B also did return to Instagram and made a new post showing off her new body post her baby. She did give birth to a baby boy with Stefan Diggs, and in the caption to the photo and post, she did let it be known to her fans not to worry, that the Little Miss Drama tour will begin at the top of the year, and she is preparing for it, getting her body, mind, and her household in shape and making sure that everything is in order so she can have a successful tour. She also went on to X Spaces to let it be known that she is also working on a new album and it will be out in less than a year. She also showed on her Instagram stories that she is back in the studio as well.
I want to put out a project another album in less than a year. So I'm really planning on that. I want a new era. I kind of know what I want it to look like. Take a little 30-minute nap.
All right, so let's run through a runtime before.
All right.
Cardi B is letting it known that she is coming back with another era and with vengeance, and TMZ also caught Cardi in the gym working out and getting her body back in shape as well. So it does seem like Cardi B wants to have a new era, because I do feel like she is hearing all the criticism and the talks about her using old songs in order to be successful. So maybe with this next album she will try to come and prove everybody wrong and have better songs and hit records that will last on the Billboard charts and won't have to finesse the system and add a bunch of years old songs that were good at the time. It's just adding them on now does look fishy and like you don't appreciate your new work or even have faith that it will do good. But people may think I'm reaching, but it could also have something to do with Nicki Minaj, because Nicki is also putting out another album next year. So people are saying that Cardi wants to compete, which will be good for marketing, promoting, and just overall rap battles. But you let me know how you feel about these topics down below. Thank you again for joining me for yet another video, and until next time, bye.